roller coasters in Mall of America. We have a burger here. It's called the Juicy Lucy. It's what Minnesota's known for. Basically, right in the middle of the burger, they load it with cheese and cook it, so when you open it up, it's like hot lava.
Like, look at these delicious goods that I made.
Baked goods every day to set. But I mean, like, it was like healthy.
Healthy?
If I can't eat it, I might as well smell it.
Yeah.
Everyone else can try it and tell me.
So it's torture for you guys.
Yeah, so every day we come into the makeup clothes, you know, it's like tofu.
Oh, tofu.
Cookies.
Carrot chips. That was your thing, yeah.
Carrot chips, delicious. No. And I know you guys, you talked about the training and everything you go through. You did it for 3 months leading up, I guess. Any injuries while you guys were filming? Anything more than like a scratch or a bruise or anything?
I didn't get anything too bad. I worked on a show once where I broke my ankle doing stuff. And so that was like the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Nothing on this job particularly.
You guys are like twins, it's freaking me out.
The stunt guys rode over my foot with his like bike and it bruised a tendon and I had to wear heels the rest of the movie.
Oh, fantastic.
It wasn't that good.
Okay.
Bumps and bruises, but like nothing.
She's hardcore though.
Yeah. Well, you're in heels. You're like networks and the guys in itself wearing heels. Okay, we gotta know. I work for a local radio station, so we gotta know what are your like artists that you're listening to right now, you're loving, your songs on the radio.
We were just listening to Jay-Z in the back.
That man swears a lot. It's too much for me. Too much. I'm a One Direction fan. I really love that.
They were just here the same night Beyonce was here, so there were a lot of torn fans. Yes, yes. And you guys, I mean, you're traveling around a lot promoting the film, going to Comic-Cons with them. You have a lot of downtime, I feel like, probably in between. Where you say, what do you do? What's your biggest time waster? Because I like going with maybe Pinterest or Facebook or just texting. Or is there, no downtime. I lied about that, no downtime.
No, I just got back last week from shooting in Dublin, so I'm kind of going from this to press to
Okay.
But yeah, I guess like baking and photography.
Baking, photography? Okay. Any time wasters for you guys?
What do I do in my spare time? I get tattoos in my spare time.
Okay.
Too. I'm not recommending anybody go out there and get tattoos, but that's what I do.
I just sort of take care of my dogs and
What kind of dogs do you have?
it's up for debate. They're sort of
Mutts? Mutts? Like mutts. Okay.
Nugget, there you go. And Walter.
All right, perfect. Well, we'll let you guys introduce next one, and then we'll get some questions
She looks like-
from
oh my God.
these guys out here, okay?
That is. Did that just happen?
It's about self-discovery and empowerment.
Hate the sound of my own voice.
Okay, we're going to jump into questions. We're going to kick it off with a question from Hannah. This is for Kevin.
Hello, Hannah.
Hannah, raise your hand. We know this is you? Okay. Oh, right here she is. Hannah, right here. Okay.
Hi, Hannah.
What was the most funny story or moment on set?
The most funny. You know, when it's 4 in the morning and you've been on set all day, you find anything particularly funny. We would feed each other a lot, so
Like Mama Bird style?
I would not quite like that. But JB was very strict with his diet and
Up until the point that I had to get my shirt off though, and then I went on.
and so I would always come into the tent that they keep us in to keep us away from everyone else. And I would always bring in cookies and chocolates, and I would eat them very slowly in front of them. And you know, we all got along really well, so it was, you know, it was very funny. We sort of make fun of each other a lot, and which helps. None of us really take ourselves.
You're not shaming.
That's probably it. I mean, I'm sure I can think of one specific thing, but it was the whole thing. We laughed quite a lot for the few months we were there.
I had 2 cookies on the plane yesterday. Kevin sent me one back from his seat.
We know.
He was in 1A because he's a boss. I was in 4A, you know, I felt like an idiot. He sent me a delicious cookie, so I ate that. It was tasty. And then I had to go to the gym for an extra half an hour today. And I had a little cry.
All right, this is from Kimmy for all of you. What was it like working on such a popular movie?
Well, this is quite surreal. I think when we started filming it, obviously we knew of the hype of the books, but I think we were so invested in the story. We were so invested in the story and the characters that we were kind of putting all this aside. So this almost like icing on top because the experience that we got from shooting this movie and the experience of being together as a family, I think really made it what it was. So it was an epic story to play, and the sets were huge, and you know, so many members of the cast. But I think ultimately the experience was a very intimate one that we all shared, and this is just taking it to a whole other level.
Okay, this is from, I want to say, Sarah, and this is for you, Lily. What was your reaction when you found out you were going to play Clary?
Really? Me? Really? I was really, it was like really me. I was a fan of the books before I was cast, and when I found out that I was going to play Clary, I didn't quite realize how big the fandom spanned. So Twitter blew up, everything blew up about this casting news, and when Cassie approved, for me that was kind of the moment where I went, wow, you know, this creator of this character who I admire and just as a fan is signing off on me. It was a huge honor to play someone I admired reading about.
So with the audition process, do you have to go in, you have to do, you have to do like show, or do they all have to audition? That's okay. There are a lot of audition.
But I got to audition with a bunch of guys.
Right.
Ultimately found this one, but yeah, no, it was an honor to be asked to play Clary.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. This is from Courtney. Is Courtney up there? Raise your hand. There are probably 20 Courtneys. This is for everyone. Did talking to Cassandra and having her on set help you become your character?
Yeah, I mean, Cassandra was there from the beginning. And, you know, between Harold, the director, and Cassie, I feel like we got a good sense. I mean, like Lily said before, we really wanted to focus on the first film. Because you can get too far ahead with the books, because obviously most of you have read all the books. And so we really wanted to focus on just this one film. And really, you have to focus on establishing a character that, you know, we start the second film in a month and a half.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, you need to sort of set up who the character is so that you can sort of carry the character, him or her, throughout potentially 5 or 6 films. So, you know, with her help, I think we were able to sort of lay the groundwork for where we wanted to go with the characters.
Yeah. My goodness. Yeah, no, it was, you know, for me, I'm not the kind of person that goes and like directly asks questions, and for me, like the introduction, Jace is a shadow hunter, you know, before the books begin, right? So that's his through line. He's the shadow hunter. He goes out, he kicks ass, and you know, he does what he does. And it's the introduction of Clary into his story that changes everything. So it's like for me having Cassie there as sort of backup, you know, when I was like, oh, you know, I'm really involved in like the love story part of it because that's his through line. It was really important for me to have her there, and also the fact that she gave us her blessing to really do what we wanted to bring her characters to life, but also do it in our own way as well. Was hugely, I mean, you know, it's a really proud moment for me, anyway.
There was a moment at the end of filming when something happened with the script, and Jamie and I had a very passionate response to a change that had been made, and we had the liberty of going to Cassie and asking her about it, and to have the writer there whose passion lies with the story and the characters, to have her then go, wait, I agree with you, let's come up with something new that we can propose, and to have that support there really showed us that she believed in us as the characters and as actors playing the characters, but as human beings being these characters. Right. That really kind of gave us the empowerment to go, wow, we actually must know what we're talking about. Yeah. And it's, well, I mean, it comes to the story. We're the ones playing it out, you know, and we want to pay tribute to her story and not have it change too much. So it was great to have her there to fight with us.
Perfect. Okay. This is from Abby. Abby, out there. There's Abby. Okay. Lily, what has been your most memorable fan encounter?
I was in Dublin recently, and I was in the middle of a field, and a group of girls came up to me crying their eyes out, and they were like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Lily," and they were like, "No, Clary and then I was like, "You're right," and then they said, "August 21st," and I was like, "What's happening August 21st?" Like, I had no clue. I thought it was one of their birthdays, and I was like, "What?" They go, "Your movie comes out," and they just started like bawling their eyes out, and I was like, "Wow, I'm literally in the field in the middle of Ireland," and these people are so excited. It was really cool.
Well, now you know you're not safe anywhere. You
Now I know what guys say, what's your name? I have to say Clary.
Yes, exactly. And that was a good question for you guys too. Have you guys had any crazy fan encounters yet?
I thought someone was going to give me their baby.
Oh yeah.
But they just named their child Jace. And it was like a new child. That was pretty strange. But I've had some weird ones in the past. There was one sent a bondage collar, had nipple clamps on it, and a wheel of cheese. That was pretty strange person.
Can you top the wheel of cheese?
I get a lot of fan mail from jail.
Oh, nice. Appreciate your work.
From jail.
You get to watch movies and TV.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's a compliment or an insult, but I seem to get a lot of mail from prison.
Nice. Okay. This is from Brittany. This is for Janie. What's it like having a minor role in a big book series like Twilight, and now having a major role in a big popular book series? How is it different?
I made a career out of playing small roles in major motion pictures. By Christ, it's the end of the year, and so I'm very happy with that. I guess, you know, it's been great. My whole career thus far has been really important to me because I've been able to stand on the peripherals of things that were culturally, important and culturally very popular. And see my friends, blow up, and also be able to step aside from that and be like, suckers, I can do what I want. You can't. And so now I guess, it's great. I'm stoked to be able to be a part of something that has so many fans, and with that comes weight. There comes, playing, Jace has a lot more weight than playing someone like Christ.
Okay, this is for everyone. I know that it says if you've read the books, I'm sure you've read the books at this point. Who is your favorite character when you're actually reading? And that's from Bryce.
Well, I just read the script. I hadn't read the books before I read the script, but I really liked the character that I was playing. So, but I would say besides that, I really like Baby's character as well. And I think having shot the film with him, and Lily also, it was just a really incredible experience to see two people and work with them and see them sort of embody exactly the way that I sort of envisioned it when I first read the script. So it doesn't always happen that way, but I was really impressed with us being able to sort of execute something that, if I, being a fan now of the books and of the script, I think was sort of exactly what I wanted it to be. So
I always say that if I were to play another character in a movie, even if he's a guy, I'd want to play Magnus. Effeminate as well, so that kind of, because he gets to wear glitter, and he gets to dress up and have these crazy parties, but he's also wise and very, very pivotal in the story. And so I think I'm getting proposed to during this. Many proposals. Marry us. Oh, it comes a threesome.
What does the ring look like?
It
just getting like stroked all day and like just jamming out in like this massive house. Like, that's pretty sick. Plus cats do whatever they want.
Lily, this is from Sasha. What was the hardest scene to film in the movie? The hardest? Yes.
I still got that.
I mean, the fight sequence that we do in Hotel Del Mar was, we shot that all night time, so it was every day like 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And we were shooting in a real old broken down hotel with like mice and, you know, asbestos and dripping water everywhere. And we had to do this fight sequence, high intensity, all night with like all these stunt guys. They were flipping and fighting, and I was crawling, running around with a vampire gun in 6-inch leather boot over the knee heels in a tight mini dress.
Go, Lily.
That's female empowerment, exactly. No, I mean, there's nothing like running around worried you're going to break your ankle every 5 seconds and not showing it on your face and carrying Simon and keeping up with these guys. So that for me was just physically
Do
exhausting.
you practice that in general, just running in heels before you?
I do it all the time when I go to like miss an elevator and I'm in heels and I run. No, there's no practicing. Terrified.
I'm walking like 2-inch heels.
No, you have to just go with the flow on that one. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's go another one for Janie. This is from Emily. Did you feel a connection with the character before you auditioned? Do you feel a stronger one now that you make the movie?
Hello Emily, wherever you are. Hi, so, did I feel a connection with the character? Well, when I got the sides for the first audition, there was a description of Jason there, and it said he was a cross between Spider-Man and Jim Morrison, and I was like, okay, I can dig that. I was like, yeah, I get it, kind of. So I wore spandex to the audition. No, I didn't. So, I mean, like, upon doing research into Jason, upon finding out who I believed him to be, you know, he has this, I say this a lot, but he has this, you know, this vulnerability to him, which is masked by this, you know, arrogance or I guess, you know, rudeness, I suppose is what you probably call it. And I think that we all do that as people sometimes. We all like pretend that, you know, we're okay when in fact actually inside we're just like, we're balling, we're just like little kids. So I can sort of see parts of myself in him, and I think with every character that you play, there has to be a little bit of you, you know, in the portrayal of the character so that you can relate to it. Do I feel stronger now that I've played him? Yeah, I mean acting is an incredibly cathartic process for me anyway, because I get to explore sides of me that I don't explore in everyday life. So I do feel stronger now I've played him. I get very moody when I'm playing Jace, when I'm on set. I'm not method, but sometimes he sort of creeps into my life a little bit too much and I have to tell him to back up. But yeah, thanks for your question though.
What do you guys enjoy most about your characters?
First of all, I love that she's like the redheaded heroine. I know I'm not redhead right now, but I love that she represents the redhead. I'm sorry. No, I love that throughout the entire story, she's on this quest to save her mom. And that through line takes her through many ups and downs and through this journey where she meets Jason and the other shadow hunters, and she really finds herself. And I'm really close with my mom, so that character tie-in for me from the get-go was one that I really related to. And she's just feisty and determined and passionate, and I like that about her.
All right, we'll do one last question. And Laura over here, it's her 18th birthday. Where's Laura? She wanted to happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Laura.
She wanted you to sing, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Sing! All right.
No, come on, we'll all do it. Come on, singers, we'll all do it. All right.
Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday.
You guys should play like Freddie Mercury and coming.
We have a Shadowhunters band.
Yeah. Oh, you have a Shadowhunters band?
We're gonna rip it out soon.
Wow. Okay, that's coming up next. But first, guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate you coming here to good old Minneapolis. And yes, don't forget the movie obviously comes out August 21st. We're going to do the autograph signing now. And don't forget, when you're finished with that, back there they have the photo booth where you can get the makeup.